Harry and Meghan once again appear to have caught the wrath over here, at least of the British public, and now it's rising worldwide. But what is the latest problem? Hi, morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. As ever, whenever Harry and Meghan, of course, launch whatever new, it seems to be a bit of a backlash. Now, a lot of people could say, well, Neil, you're reporting on all of these backlashes. But of course, our job here in the heart of London is to report all the latest news. Now, this latest venture between the two ex-royals is definitely a money-making scheme. So much so that temperatures are rising over here within the media that they're simply monetizing the monarchy. Now, a lot of people might say, well, this is how they earn their living. And I would agree with you. You know, they've decided to go off and try and be free and do their own thing. Although not exactly how they basically told Her Majesty the Queen, or indeed people around them, that they wanted a quiet life with no real ties and certainly no royal life. But as we found out, Harry and Meghan are more than happy to use the titles that Meghan Markle claims don't mean anything to their own advantage. Now, this new deal is with the Ethic Bank, and make no mistake, this is not any charity. This will make Harry and Meghan, hopefully, for them at least, incredibly rich. In fact, sources say that they've invested some of their own money into this. Quite where that money's coming from remains to be seen, but of course they, as I say, have to make a living. But moving forward, the problem now that they have, and this is really mounting against our British monarch, our gracious Majesty the Queen, is that lots of people simply over here want them stripped of their titles. Now, you could say it's double standards because lots of royals make money out of their association. They do, including Prince Charles, but he puts that through a different company, and naturally he is the future King of England, so he's not really, abstaining from any royal duty. Now, if, of course, Harry and Meghan were simply to go by their normal names, would this particular client, or indeed Spotify, Netflix, or all the other companies that they're associated with, be absolutely interested at all? Here's where the deal as ever gets really interesting. We now know, of course, that the founder of said bank has become a very close pal of Harry and Meghan over the 18 months, looking for investors. Now, overnight, because of the association with the ex-royals, those shares have shot up. So it's a result. Whether he's paid Harry any money right now or not, or, well, whether they stick with it for the next 18 months, that's how long the contract is, remains to be seen. What will be cringing and really embarrassing for the British royals over here is, according to another good source, it appears that Harry and Meghan are more than happy to appear in ads, print, online, and possible television ads too. Now, if they do, it really kind of makes a mockery of the royal family over here. And a lot of people will say, well, what do you mean, Neil? He just doesn't look good. Ex-royals associated with banking, it just doesn't sell well, particularly if that bank, ethical though it may be, doesn't take off. So for now, once again, both Harry and Meghan have put the pressure on their 95-year-old monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, to do something. By the way this is going, let me tell you, things could change for Harry and Meghan, and will people still be interested in them as simply, well, Mr. and Mrs. Windsor, or Wales, depending on what role or name they decide to go under? Yes, they will for a time, but once you strip away that royal access and, of course, the Duke and Duchess titles, then just see how many celebrities truly want to be associated with them, say, in the next 18 months. Whatever people may think, I do have some compassion for both of them. I can see what they're trying to do, but either way, it's not going to work. They should have either stayed within the royal family or gone to live down under in Africa or Australia and had a very, very quiet life where no embarrassment to the British royals over here would continue. As ever, let me know what you think in the comments below. Neil Sean in the heart of London.